A shocking accident unfolded in the city. A bar lot located in the Rio Negro province, Argentina, a Patagonian train collided with one of the two trucks belonging to the Bar Lot Electric Cooperative while it was crossing the tracks. The train's driver had sounded the horn from a considerable distance and made every effort to signal the need to stop. Despite these warnings, the truck driver ignored the oncoming danger and attempted to cross the tracks. The consequences were devastating. The truck driver suffered serious injuries and was rushed to a medical center, reportedly in a state of shock. What could have led the driver to dismiss such an obvious danger? What thoughts or distractions compelled them to take such a perilous risk? Kane and police have released surveillance footage capturing the tragic Boso timber accident. The trailer, heavily loaded with timber, lost control and carried into several vehicles on the road, leaving a devastating scene in its wake. Heartbreakingly, at least one life was lost in the chaos. In August 2024, a daring Brinks armored car robbery unfolded in the parking lot of a Chase Bank in Cincinnati, Ohio. Surveillance footage captures the tension as a Brinks guard carrying a significant load of cash from the bank makes his way toward the armored vehicle. Around 9 a.m., unbeknownst to him, a suspect lurking nearby seizes the moment, driving closer as the guard approaches his destination. Disguised in a construction vest and coveralls, the suspect steps out of the car and unleashes a burst of pepper spray, incapacitating the guard in a swift and calculated attack. In a matter of moments, the suspect escapes with a staggering $1 million, leaving behind a scene of chaos and shock. The incident occurred on September 12th at an auto repair garage in Saudi Arabia and was captured by a surveillance camera. In the video, a man can be seen guiding the driver of a white SUV, directing her to position the car for an oil change. Meanwhile, another man is sitting calmly against the wall just in front of the vehicle, but in a sudden and terrifying turn, the SUV lunges forward without warning, hurling straight toward the seated man. Amid the commotion, a young man races to the driver's seat, urgently pulling the female driver out before reversing the car to prevent further harm. Thankfully, the victim survived, though he sustained an injury to his leg. Reports suggest the accident happened because the female driver mistakenly pressed the accelerator instead of the brake, a momentary lapse with devastating consequences. If you're ready to experience nights filled with spine-tingling terror and bone-chilling encounters, hit subscribe and smash that like button. Join our community of fearless viewers and unlock a world of eerie mysteries and ghostly encounters. Embrace the darkness. Your next scare is just a click away. Dare to join us? The incident happened on the afternoon of August 30th at the International Kite Festival at the Nanliu Fishing Port in Shinu City, Taiwan. At the time of the incident, a strong wind suddenly came, causing the kite's tail to wrap tightly around the belly of the girl, 3 years old, and lift her up high. Just as the wind began to weaken, the girl was seen falling freely toward the ground. Festival goers rushed to catch her, breaking her fall and saving her music life. The little girl was understandably terrified. She miraculously escaped with only minor scratches on her face and neck. The terrifying incident led to the immediate cancellation of the Kite Festival. Shino Mayor Lin Qian issued a heartfelt apology to the girl's family and all attendees via Facebook, promising swift action to ensure such a tragedy would never happen again. On Koh Phangan Island, Thailand, on November 13th, a pickup truck loaded with ornamental plants was seen struggling up a steep slope. As it neared the top, the truck's brake lights suddenly flickered, signaling trouble. Moments later, it began sliding backward, drifting precariously to the left side of the road. The situation turned even more alarming when the front wheels lifted off the ground, sending the vehicle crashing into a street light before flipping over entirely. Witnessing the accident nearby, residents and drivers rushed to the scene, joining rescue teams to free the trapped driver and a female passenger from the overturned truck. The injured pair was swiftly taken to Koh Phangan Hospital for treatment, and thankfully no one else was hurt. A tragic incident in China was caught on video, showing a devastating scene. A crane was transporting a large number of iron pillars when the rope unexpectedly snapped, causing the pillars to fall and strike a nearby man who was unaware of the imminent danger. Sadly, he was crushed and did not survive. Incident highlights a serious challenge regarding workplace safety. What are your thoughts on this situation? Share your opinion. This accident occurred in China when an employee got caught in a large industrial dryer while reaching in to retrieve dried white cloths. The fabric unexpectedly wrapped around his hand, trapping him inside. Desperately, he stretched to hit the emergency stop button but couldn't reach it. Moments felt like an eternity until his co-workers arrived and managed to free him from the machine. This incident serves as a stark reminder that even routine tasks can quickly turn dangerous if we let our guard down. A dramatic moment unfolded as a SpiceJet Boeing 737 misjudged its position while taxiing back to the runway in India, resulting in a collision with a pillar. The aircraft's right wing struck the pole, damaging the aileron, a critical component used to steer the plane. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, but passengers were forced to disembark and board a different flight. This is the last moment. Just look at the bravery of this young Iranian woman. She stood up to an Irq soldier who had the audacity to harass her. Instead of backing down, she confronted him head on, her courage shining through. The men nearby, moved by her strength, stepped in to support her, forcing the perpetrator to flee. Her resilience reminds us all, never stay silent in the face of injustice.